Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting and amazing lesson. My name is Dapo Olanipekun. I'm the founder of Charis Music School and Charis Music School's Club. My music school has reached 100 plus musicians in the last 3 years. Yeah. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to solo over giant steps. Giant steps is considered to be one of the most technical songs, in jazz music for advanced musicians. If not the most technical, it's one of the most technical. The reason is because we're switching in between three tonal centers right at the beginning of the music, and it's rare to find music that would involve um, a lot of key change, all at once. And you're going to see why that's the case in giant steps. I would say when I was practicing it then, I felt like, could I get to know this song? But give all the glory to God. There's power in consistency. Yeah. So let me just briefly play the introduction. The introduction goes something like this. So that's basically the song. Then we go into solo. So I'm basically creating all these things on the spot, and I'm adding accidentals. What I'm basically doing, I'm switching in between three keys at the very same time. So the introduction, the beginning goes like this. We have a B major 7 chord, B major 7 chord. If you're on this video, I believe you're an advanced musician, so so you know what a B major 7 chord is, right? Then we have an F sharp note for the melody. Then we have, right after that, we're going right into D dominant chord, D7, right? And for that, we have a D note here for the melody. So we have and right after this we have a G major 7 chord, and we have the major third over here, right? So this is basically G major 7 chord, right? With the third at the top for the melody. So together we have even that alone on its own is like a weird movement, because most times in jazz music we have 2-5-1, right? But in this case we have 3-5-1, right? So let's just assume we are in the key of G, right? And we have the 3 of G. The 3 in G is 1, 2, 3. We have a major version of our 3, right? But even though we have a major version of our 3, we're not really going to be thinking in the key of G. We're going to be thinking in the key of B major. Right? That's major 7. So then right from here, we're now actually going into the key of G, because we have this 5 chord that's going to lead to our 1. Alright, this is my 1, rootless. This is my 1. Rootful, if you like. So once again, B major 7, D dominant 7 to G major 7. Then the top melody we have F sharp, D, B. Right? So what are the other 2? So we have so we have so we have this as our chord, next chord. That is B flat dominant 7, right? And we have the 13th here. So we have B flat 13 actually, right? Because we have a dominant 7, so we can call it straight B flat 13. You know, if we didn't have the if we had a major 7, we'd have to call it a B flat major 13, right? Or B flat major 7 at 13, because we don't have the 11th and the 9th in there. You know, so but this is a B dominant 7 or B7 at 13. Then from this chord, we're going to, this is the melody at the top. So let me play up till this point all together. So we have B major 7, D dominant 7, G major 7, B flat dominant 7 at 13. Then we're going to this chord, which is a regular E flat major 7 chord. Isn't that beautiful? So all together we have B major 7, D dominant 7, G major 7, B flat dominant 7 at 13, E flat major 7, right? Because we have the perfect 5th at the top, the perfect 5th note. Our 5th is at the top. So see, so that's the beginning of the song. So in the beginning of the song, we're switching in between keys. So basically, we're starting in the key of B, right? So we can have anything around the key of B for our solo. So we can have, right? So this is the key of B. So then right after this, we're going into the key of G, right? And you know, some people would play in the key of D. That's not totally bad too. You can do that if you want. That is going to be D mixolydian, is that? Which is basically the key of G. So basically, you want to think in the key of G. Because D mixolydian is so, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, sol, right? So we can just play in the key of G. So from B, this is B major scale. See? So from my playing in G already, So and right after this, I'm going to the key of B flat. So B flat dominant chord, right? Most times we lead into our E flat major 7 chord, right? As jazzists, we're supposed to have 2 5 1 2 5 1, but we didn't have 2 5 1. We had 3 5 1. Right? We're coming from the key of G again, G major 7 to B flat dominant 7 to E flat major 7. Just like we had B major 7 to D dominant 7 to G major 7. Now this G major 7 that was our 1 is now becoming a sort of 3 in the key of E flat. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 3 3 5. This is my 5, then 1, right? But we're not going to think of this as 3, right? Remember, we're playing the G major scale itself. We're not playing the E flat major scale. Thinking of this as 3, we're thinking of this as 1. So we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Then when we go to the 5 of this, we are thinking the key of E flat major, because this is the 5. So we have sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, do, ti, sol, mi, re, do, ti, la, si, ti, la. Right? So we're back to E flat major, right? So from top, right? Then when we get here, we're going to have a 2 5 1 in the key of G, basically a 2 5 1. Right? Oh, jazz is so lovely. Right? So we're basically having 2 5 1 in the key of G. Then if we go to the next part has this. Then from there we're going to, well, the exact same thing we did the very first time. We're doing the same thing again. I mean, that's why the song is so beautiful. It's connected actually. It's not it's not just actually all over the place like it sounds. There's some connection to it. So we're having the exact same thing we did the first time again. Only that now we're beginning on in the key of G. The other time we began in the key of B. Remember? Ba, 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 ba. But now this ending is also the beginning of the next phrase. So we have bam, 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 bam. So beautiful. So we have bam, right? And then we land back in B major. So that is so we have so this time around we're actually having the perfect fifth rather than which was actually the same thing. It's actually the same thing. We're beginning on the perfect fifth. When we start in the key of B major, we're beginning on the perfect fifth here. Do mi so, ti, do mi so. So we have so, mo, right? Then we switch into key. So we switch into key G. So same thing here as well. We're having so, right? So fa mi re do ti la so la ti do re mi fa so. Right? We're in the key of G. Right? So we have so. Then now we're switching to the key of what? E flat. Right? To the key of E flat. So this is so in the key of E flat. So fa mi re do ti la so. We're having B flat dominant 7 into E major 7. Then right after this we're having F sharp dominant 7, then with the 13, add 13. So we have F sharp dominant 7, then we have the 13. Then this is going to lead us to, we are basically in the key of B now. We're no more in the key of E flat. So let's take it again from that part. We're in the key of G here. Then now we're in the key of E flat, right? But we are playing chord 5 here. So we have, right? These are 1, right? But then right after we hit this one, we are having this one as a sort of 3 that is going to form the 3, 5 to the 5, then to the 1 to key B. So we have, this is our 3, right? So then we have our dominant chord, then the 13th here again. Then we have to the perfect 5th on the melody. Then we have to B major. So if we're going to so we have that. Then right after this, we're going to have 2, 5, 1. That is a tritone away. Yeah, let me just put it that way so that it will be much more simplified for us. We're going to have a 2, 5, 1 as a tritone away from the key we are in. Right? So we're in this key now. We're in this key, right? Then we're going to have 2, 5, 1 a tritone away. So a tritone, oh, not the key that is a tritone away actually. Our 2 is going to be a tritone away from the key we are in. So basically we're going to the key that is 2 tones away. That is a major third away from that. Alright? Not a major third below, because that will take us to G. We're going to the key that is a major third from that. Then we're going to E flat major, but we are currently in B major. So we're going to 2, 5, then 1. But we're not having straight 2, 5, 1s, right? No, we're having just 2, 5, 1, which is right. That's our 2, 5, 1 in jazz. Right? So let me take it all from the top. So yeah, in this part, after we have right, the second time we're going into this key, the key of E flat, but we're taking the 2, 2, 5, 2, 5, 1. We have a certain structure for that 2, 5, 1, where we have the melody at top. So we have mi, re, so, right? Then right after this, we're going to the 2 of the key that is a tritone. No. We're going to the 2, which is going to be a tritone away from. We're going to the 2, right? Which is the key that is a major third. Is that? Yeah, a major third away from the previous key that we are currently on. I hope that wasn't confusing. Let me take that again. So we're going to the 2, right? Chord 2 of the key that is a major third away from the key we are currently on. So this is what I mean. We did. So we had. That's the second part, right? So we're having. We're currently in this key, right? The key of B. So to go to our next key, we're going to go to the major third. The key that is a major third away from that is E flat. So we actually want to go to the key of E flat, but we're going to pick the 2, the chord 2 of that. So that's going to be F minor to B flat major, right? B flat dominant 7 to E flat major 7. So Right, so we have mi at the top, re, la, re, fa, la, do, mi. So we have mi, re. So we have, this is my left hand, this is my right hand. Oh, this is my left hand basically. Because I have, this is my left hand. My right hand is, so have, so this is my left hand. My right hand is, I'm doing a diminished chord over that. A flat diminished 7 chord. Then I have straight E flat major 7 add 9 chord. Right? This is my perfect fifth. This is the 7. This is the 9th I'm adding. This is the perfect fifth again. So then you're going into the key that's a major third above where you are. So right, we're coming to this key. So to come to this key, we'll go into 5 1. We were here before. We came to this key, right, by doing the 2 5 1. So we're basically going a tritone from where we currently are to play the 2 5 1. So all together. We're basically just doing that same thing throughout. So we have da, 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 da. I've explained this. Then we have 2 5 in the key of G. Then right. Then we have 2 5 in the key of E flat. 2 5 1. Then we're having 2 5 in the key of G. 2 5 1. Then we're having 2 5 in the key of B. 2 5 1. But here we're having, rather than have 2 5, we're not having mi re. We're having mi. Right? We're keeping that mi at the top, you know. Mi so. Right? Then we have the 2 5 1, a tritone away again, you know, of the key a major third above. So right, then we're not going to have, now at this point, to get the song starting again, we're going to do, rather than do the key that's a major third above, that is, we're supposed to go to G major now, after doing, right, so mi, so this is where we stop. Then John Coltrane goes into the key that is a major third below that, right? So it goes into B major again, so we can start the song. You know, the song starts from B major. So it goes, rather than go to this key, right, from E flat to G, where we would have a 2 5 1 in G, just went to the key of B instead. So we're having a 2 5 in the key of B. Then we go into this again. So we have mi, so, and we're back to our melody note from the top. So all together we have ba, 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 right? Then the solo is the same. You just think in those keys. Now I'm in the key of G. Remember our 251 in the key of G. I'm in the key of G. Right? Now I'm going to the key of E flat again. Now I'm going to the key of B flat, the key of B. Right? Now I'm having 251s from E in the key of E flat. Now I'm going to key of G. Right? Now I'm going to the key of B. I'm going to the key of E flat back now. Now from here I'll be going into the key of G. Right? In this, from here now I'm going to the key of B, so I'm here, mi. If I go to the key of B, I'll have to. So this will be do, not mi again. It's now do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, so, do, re, mi, ti, la. To the key of E flat. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, so. Right? I'm going to the key of G now. Re, mi, re, do, ti, la, si, ti, la, mi, so, fi, fi, fa, so, mi, ti. Now I'm going to the key of B. So, la, ti, do, re, ti, la, so, so, mi, re, do, re, mi, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, so, mi, re, do, ti, la, si, so, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, so, si, right, which is now mi, re, do, re, ti, do, re, la, so, fa, mi, right, quarter harmony. So that's basically how the whole song goes, and that's the, like the technique to soloing, while thinking of the song. So let me just do something real quick, playing the song. Let me take that again. Mistakes are okay. I just made one now. mistakes as you go along in this. It takes some practice, and practice makes perfect, or practice makes next to perfect, at least, right? And next to perfect, is basically like perfect compared to not next to perfect. So, guys, thanks for joining in. We're done with this video. So, till another lesson, do enjoy the rest of your day. I'm available for clarifications in any area that seems confusing. And of course, you have to know your skills, right? You can see I'm using my skills, and also you've got to think fast with this song. So, till another lesson, guys, enjoy the rest of your day.